welcome to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play production of The Savage Snows. So, as you folks can see, we do have kind of a new setup. We have StreamYard now, so not only are we streaming out to Twitch, we've also got YouTube and Facebook Live on our thing now, so kind of spreading our wings a bit. But to pick up where we last left off, we are going to be short Philip again because he is in Europe somewhere doing European things, bastard.
Sipping tiny coffees at a cafe.
Yes, and drinking water without ice. I think that's barbaric myself, but Europeans going to do what Europeans going to do. Anyway, so when last we left our valiant heroes, they were back in the town of Heldren. And I'm going to pull that up here. They were buying some stuff, and then I believe you guys had decided you were going to head back out and see if you could find the cause of this. Fresh winter here in southern Golarion. Or southern Avestan, I should say, not Golarion. Golarion's the whole planet.
We are south of something in Golarion.
Indeed. South of the vast majority of the continent that you're on.
True.
All right. So, I believe everybody got their stuff done. I gave you guys an advancement, so let's talk about what your advancements were. We'll start off with CC. CC, what was your advance?
Okay, clicking on that screen did not work.
You want the About tab.
Yeah, I realize that. That is a good question. What did I get?
I don't think you added it to your sheet yet.
I don't think I did either.
Because everybody else has 3 advancements, and you only have 2.
I thought I got it where it was like, well, I got the extra PowerPoints.
Is that what you decided on?
I think that was
that was your second advancement. You do have a 3rd advancement. So why don't you go ahead and add another advancement, and we'll move on to Connor. Connor, let's discuss what you raised.
I have chosen the most boring option possible, which is called raise 2 skills. Now, it's been 2 weeks and I forgot which skills I raised. What did I raise? I think I raised stealth. Yeah, no, I did raise stealth on account of how badly that last stealth roll went. Could have gone better. Could have gone.
I mean, it really could have. You managed to drag the entire. I don't want to use the phrase dungeon, but that's effectively what it was. It was just an above ground dungeon. And you managed to pull the whole thing. I'm really proud of you.
As soon as I started shooting off my guns, I think I was probably going to alert everybody in there. But we did get them. And,
you did. It was a very long, drawn out fight.
We got him. I almost one-shotted the big bad, and then he soaked because for some reason the bad guys can do that.
Right?
I'm very much against that. I don't ever want to see that happen again. Oh, crap. I think so it was stealth, I think, and athletics, I believe. Okay. Very boring, just because I gotta have better skills because I got the old man penalty.
Indeed. All right, David, how about Paul? What did you raise with, or what did you get with Paul?
So, despite the fact that hard as nails would have been the best choice given what happened last session, I don't meet the requirements for it, so I had to go with command. Especially with Philip being out, his character now counts as an allied extra, so that'll give him some bonuses for this session, and make sure that he comes home to a character that's still alive.
I mean, that's.
I thought it would be way funnier if we killed his character while he was in Europe, just to show him.
Not a lot
well,
of
that's possible. I mean, it just depends on how bad your guys' rolls are. So,
or how good your rolls are.
That too. My dice do tend to hate players, and that has been an issue to players, not so much to me, for the past 30 years. Fuck, I'm getting old.
Some days you can't help but roll fire and kill PCs.
True story. While Cece is still deciding on which new edge, I guess, she is picking up, I awarded, and I forgot to tell you guys this, but I did award everyone 1 conviction point. Now, for those of you watching at home, a conviction point in Savage Pathfinder or Savage Worlds in general, it's a special setting rule. It basically represents an inner fire to continue on the mission that you're on. And when they choose to use that conviction point, they can add a d6 to any dice roll, any one dice roll. And just like any other,
after 1 rolls,
whenever you want to do it.
Interesting.
It can explode like any other die. So you can take something that barely passes. And I saw once a point of conviction break 20 on just the conviction roll portion of it. So that character was really wanting to get that done and really put his willpower behind it on that roll. Cece, did you find an edge yet?
I just found where they're located.
So if you bring up the Swayed item tables, a mod created by the incomparable Christian Serrano, it will actually have all the edges there. I think I put it on everybody's bar, on 0 on everybody's bar.
It's not on mine.
Ah.
That explains why I'm having issues.
So if you open the macro directory there, it would be under Swayed item tables macro, and you can just drag it to your bar. And then it'll bring up everything.
Okay, the view items table.
Yep.
Cool. That is so easy to use. I love it.
Right? I'm going to pop it out so that way I can show our viewers. So Christian Serrano created this amazing mod that tracks everything in the compendiums that you want to have. And it just makes life so much easier. Like with the edges, it gives the category as well as the requirements. So that way people don't have to be too confused by what's going on with it.
Is there any way to narrow it down, though?
Was there anything in particular you're looking for?
Just generally what I'm capable of getting right now, so I can make a decision on that.
That's going to be a lot.
Biscuits.
It's true. Biscuits indeed.
You always have the option of taking another new Powers Edge.
You know, that actually sounds like a really good idea.
And really, when wouldn't you?
When you're able to either raise your casting attribute or skill, or when you need more power points.
Yeah,
but she's got 20 power points. So
if you haven't raised your casting ability this level of experience, definitely you want to probably do that, because you can only advance your attributes once per rank.
Yeah, you could raise 1 skill and raise your
I was going to look at the edges, but I was actually thinking of changing attributes. I was just trying to decide on which one.
Spirit.
I think I'm going to go with that.
Spirit.
Yeah, I probably should.
Spirit's a good choice, because then that'll make it cheaper to raise your faith later.
That's true. That's true.
And all of your interaction skills.
How do I do that? Hold on, I'm like
using your spirit.
Yeah. How do I raise? Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't know how to do it on my end. Cool. All right. We are good now.
All right. The other benefit of raising your spirit is the higher your spirit, the easier it is for you to resist things like fear, other spells, things like that.
And unshake.
True.
I'm sorry, but horses will always be an issue.
They are very scary. They'll step on you.
Yeah. All right. So as you guys get ready, are you guys going to stay the night in town before you head back out?
Yes.
Enjoy the summer weather.
Shopping.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Shopping is also a good idea. We need shopping.
Yeah. If you guys want to go ahead and do your shopping, I can open up the. I think everything but. So yeah, there's infinite quantities of everything but the ones that actually have a number under their quantity. So
Ring of Protection is 4,000 gold. Oh boy.
I mean, it's a touch expensive. But they do have cold weather gear.
Which we bought the first time around, I thought.
I don't remember if you did or not. That's okay.
I remember I did, because I'm a smart boy. Selling items. Oh. Do they wish to buy my totem hide that I got off?
So you should be able. There should be a button to switch it to sell.
There is, but it just says it's free. It doesn't have an associated price.
Which item was that?
The Totzelworm hide.
Ah, I forgot to put a price on that. So that way it comes out correctly, because there's no treasure option yet in Savage Worlds, which I need to get after Flowrat about. So that way it doesn't. There we go.
Delightful. Oh, only 10. So sad. Oh well. We need gold.
You've got lots of gold.
No, I only have 324 gold.
All right.
Is studded leather better?
Oh, I forgot I had
leather?
the gold ingot to sell. I can talk.
So unlike in regular Pathfinder 1 or 2, it's based on the class of the armor. So if it's light, medium, or heavy, that the price is based off of. The actual type of armor is just a trapping.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. Does the blacksmith shop have anything different?
He does have one item currently left in stock. He normally peddles in horseshoes and tools and nails and things like that, but somebody asked him to sell this item, masterwork banded mail cuirass. I think I pronounced that right.
Cuirass, usually? I don't know. It's French. I've forgotten what kind of armor I can wear as an Inquisitor.
I think you're restricted to medium.
But
yes.
What is medium in this game? Yes. Medium.
So if you click on the little edit box for the armor, it will tell you. Oh, it does not tell you anywhere. It just has a check mark for heavy armor.
Armor. I can wear chainmail. I got any chainmail?
No chainmail.
Disappoint. Well, that's all my shopping, I guess. Not much to buy. Oh, how does one identify a magic weapon?
So you need the detect, conceal, arcana power, which I believe nobody has. But
delightful.
She did not pick that up. However, there is a hedge witch in town who, for the low cost of 10 gold, will be happy to try and identify it for you.
Sold. Where do I subtract money?
Just right in your inventory.
Oh, there we go.
Times I could go take a look at that cuirass.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Oh,
all right. So that was the... Which item was that? The Runette short sword. Turns out to be an accurate short sword.
Ooh. What does that do?
Adds a +1 to hit with that weapon.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Which it's already worked into the item itself.
Noted. We like it. That's solid. And does it being a magic weapon qualify for anything in this game or not?
No, just increases the price of it.
Fair enough.
And you, as you know, a +1 in Savage Worlds is always huge.
Truth. Very true. How much is it worth, though? $2,155 gold. Oh, geez. That's pretty good. But it's a magical weapon, so I'm going to keep it.
There are creatures that you need magic weapons to bypass their defenses with.
Good thing I have
Are
one.
there any magic weapons that are small enough for Bumble to use?
Being that it's Savage Worlds, it doesn't really matter the size of the weapon. I mean, as long as it's not like a giant sized short sword, you're fine. You can use a normal size short sword.
I would like one great sword, please.
They don't have any here.
Oh, you ruined the joke. God. Anyway, what is there?
Well, double click on that general store and scroll down and find out.
The general store didn't have really anything when I clicked on it.
I don't even have
Unless I'm
healing
like
potions.
seeing things, or unless I'm not like seeing things, but all it has is like basic weapons.
Yep. They don't have any. This is a very small town.
They do have a ring of protection +1, or a ring of protection minor, but can't afford it. Too expensive. Oh, did we sell the party loot or not?
I'm not even seeing the ring of protect. Oh, there's a ring of protection. I see it. Holy crap, that's expensive.
Looks like some of this stuff has been sold.
Did we sell?
Let me double check.
Oh, I'll take these bolts. For bolts.
So you would have to pull the stuff out of the party loot into your personal loot.
Okay.
And the way you do that is
click take.
Yep.
Okay. Are we selling Lady Argenta's signet ring, or did she want that?
She did take that back, so let me remove that from the.
Okay. All right, I'm just taking it all, and we'll sell everything and divide up our loots. Nobody wanted this masterwork longsword, yes?
That is correct.
Okay. There's also just currency in there that didn't get.
Yeah, what it does is it'll split it. I don't know why it went 5. Oh,
I clicked.
I know why it went 5 ways. Let me throw that back in because it's been throwing it all.
Has the goblin dog been getting a share?
I hope not.
I don't think so, but he's not on the screen, so let me see.
I don't think the dog should get a share. No offense. Excuse me, the not dog.
I don't think he has any money. No.
Okay, I just sold everything because that was like 300 and something gold. So, how do I give everyone gold?
What you can do is throw it back in the party loot. And let me... It's still wanting to split it 5 ways. Why is that?
Because the game thinks the dog is a real person who deserves a share.
Let me see. I'm going to change
Give Skull
ownership.
equal pay. Give Skull equal pay.
Equal work for equal pay for equal work.
He needs money for his skin issues.
I'm just imagining someone like bringing their goblin dog to a dermatologist, and he's just like, "What do you want me to do with this? I can put it out of its misery."
He just looks normal.
I am trying to figure out. I'm going to export the data on that one, and then yes, and then there we go. Now it's splitting 4 ways. It was reading a character that I had created just as a test character.
Oh.
As a party member.
Well, we demand their share of all the money back.
I already threw it back in the loop.
Fantastico. Okay, how do I put it into loot?
You may have to drag it in.
I just like hold and drag?
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be all my money though.
Do you remember how much you had starting?
It was 324 before I sold all that stuff. So minus 324 minus 676 is a number.
I have this wonderful thing. What
Called
would you say?
calculator.
The 676?
It's 352.
That
How
it
much?
is.
Math, everyone. I don't recommend it. It is an evil practice.
I mean, my wife is a math teacher, so. All right. While you are getting that sorted in this riveting portion of the show.
Who likes Math Finder?
All right.
Well, we are playing the Savage Worlds version because we don't particularly always want Math Finder.
Don't we, though? Don't we love Math Finder? I have no ability to do anything with just the money.
Let me see if I can do something with it. So, what I
click on it, I see the
is...
exchange rates, and I cannot right draw edit it.
All right, so this is going to go down to 324.
There we go.
And then I am going to add 352 plus the 119 that's already there. So that becomes 471. Update pile. And then I will split it 4 ways.
Delightful.
All right. So clearly I'm the one who has to do all the math.
I cede this to you. All hail the math god.
That's why I married a math teacher.
That was funny. I don't care what anyone says.
All right. Let me give control of Scald back to CC because I think because he was built as an NPC.
It kind of made things
Look at all
funky.
the errors. No, I know what made it funky. It wasn't Scald. I think that's why he wasn't getting a cut. Okay, I'm going to clear out this chat log. And then, are y'all ready to get on the trail again?
On the road again. I don't know how the rest of that goes. Anyway, let's go.
Let's get back to adventure.
Yeah.
All right, so it takes you about 4.5 hours to trudge back through the much shallower snow that you have created to get back to the Sentinels. The High Sentinels, what was it called again?
Rest?
The High Sentinel Lodge, which is where you fought all those guys. And from there, you know that the trail continues on into the woods deeper to the west. And I am going to pull up, and then I'm going to drop some tokens on here. Let's see. Bumble has typically been in the lead because she is the one who is good at tracking.
She's also good at like just getting in trouble.
That she is.
As long as it's not me.
And Tiberius back there. All right. And I will activate this new map. And while it's loading, about half an hour or so. Oh, I need to start the time and advance a day. There we go. And there we go. So the forest here. Oh, I got to move somebody around to trigger it. The forest here stands deathly quiet. Even the wind itself has grown completely still as snow falls softly through the stark branches overhead. Tracks, human in size but oddly misshapen, mar an otherwise unblemished trail through the trees. And let me add a little bit of effect here, because it is snowing. There we go. We have snow.
Are they barefoot prints? Like barefoot of like humans?
Kind of, yeah. But they're still kind of oddly misshapen.
Are they
But who would be walking barefoot in this?
Zombies.
Some druids can.
Zombies.
In snow?
Ice people. The White Walkers. Wait, wrong setting. Unless there are White Walkers.
Bumble's gonna go up and examine them.
Okay, go ahead and move up to it.
Can I roll a cult to identify all of the things that could have human feet and walk weirdly and be comfortable in?
Yeah,
no?
We can do that. Go ahead and make an occult check.
Me too.
Sure.
Oh! I know. I got blackjack 21.
21 with 4 raises on that, and Bumble's coming in. Holy cow, Bumble!
Nice try, Bumble. But I got
so between the two of you, it could be skeletons, it could be zombies, it could be vampires, it could be liches. This is the downside of a good raise. It could be huekavas. It could be like thousands of creatures.
It does not narrow it down.
No, that would require a survival check. But before you make that survival check, I need
none of that.
Everybody to make a notice check at -1.
Oh,
why you gotta do this like this?
How about we not?
So coming in from YouTube, Padre0875 says that a Scald needs his share of the loot because magic dog collars get expensive.
Damn straight.
That's a real thing in Pathfinder. You get magic horseshoes and magic dog collars and magic training harnesses. And you can get a magic shield so your horse can go hide inside your shield when you don't need him in the dungeon.
All right. Bumble coming in with a 4. Bess is at a 3 until the reroll. Paul has a 2. And I need to make the roll for Tiberius since he's in Europe. Jerk face.
Bastard.
How dare he?
Right?
How dare he absorb culture?
All right. He is just blithely walking along.
Yes, somebody else walks into the trap.
Paul is at a 2. And Bessa is at a 3 still. So would anybody other than Tiberius like to spend a Benny or a second Benny on this?
I would not like to spend a second Benny on this. Did Bumble make it or
Bumble
not?
passed.
Bumble passed.
Somebody passed. That's the most important.
All right. Bumble, the good news is you're not surprised as you hear something crashing through the forest off to your left. And as it does, you see those come rushing out of the forest and Bumble. Oh, I need a roll for Scald too. Let's see if Scald is going to be surprised.
He'll smell
them. Let's see if... Oh, I almost forgot to take the -1 off.
Scald is not surprised. So I will add. There we go. And then I need to stack some of these guys up. So that way we don't chew through the initiative cards. And Scald and Bumble are the only ones who get to act in this first round against these guys, which I will show you guys the full picture of what they are. I don't think you guys need a roll to identify those, do you?
I don't know what they are. You should explain it to me in great detail.
I think it is a Jack Skellington. This is Halloween, after all.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. That's next week.
It's almost Halloween.
All right. So on Jack of Diamonds, the first of these guys act, and this guy comes running out right up to Bumble. And as he does, he has a set of claws because he doesn't have a sword. So he is going to swipe at Bumble. He hits Bumble with his claws. Bumble is going to take a wound as he slashes across Bumble's face.
That's not very nice.
Does Bumble wish to soak?
Yes.
Whoops, that was not supposed to come up.
I'm like, where's my soak button?
It's right in the chat.
No, it's not.
Oh. I was still on blind roll.
Jerk. I did not.
All right. Bumble has not yet soaked. Does she wish to spend a second Benny on this?
No, I only have 2. I'll wait until next round.
All right. The next skeleton steps on up. Bumble is still the hors d'oeuvre of choice.
You're going to eat Bumble? It
slashes at her with its claws, and even with the gang up bonus, it missed. Then we go to the next one. It's going to scoot out of the woods. It's going to rush up to Bumble. And it's going to try and claw her. It hits her. And this is going to hurt Bumble.
Ah, no. Oh, I'm soaking that. Screw that
Good call.
Noise.
As she not only soaks it, but removes her shaking condition. And then we go to the last one in this group. And it is going to come around to here, to here. And now it has a choice to make. Let's see. Bumble's the closest, so it's going to keep going after Bumble.
Why y'all hate Bumble so much? Gosh.
This one just shakes Bumble.
Biscuits.
As it tried to claw her, but her armor gets in the way. And then we go to the second group. This one sees that all of its friends are gathered around. Bumble decides to come over here and attack the next living thing.
I didn't know
Striking
that was
Scald.
Bumble. Bumble must have lost a lot of weight.
Oops. Let me delete that. And here we go. This time against Scald only. And it misses. The next one. Also going to go after Scald. As it rushes up, it tries to swipe at him and it misses even though it has a friend helping it. This one comes over to here. Is it going to be able to get... Oh, it's going to have to run. So it only needs less than an inch to get into melee. And it's going to go after Mr. Bessa.
I'd rather he didn't.
It runs up, it swipes its claw, and it misses. And then the last Skelly is going to go straight for Paul because that's the one that's got a nice, easy line to.
Oh, God, there are a lot of them.
And it hits Paul. Oh, damn it. I forgot to untarget the others. All right. Paul does not take anything. We ignore that damage against Scald because it wasn't actually hitting Scald. And then we move on to Bumble. First up, Bumble, you need, there we go, to fail at making that break, shaken test. Would you like to spend a Benny there to fix that?
Screw it.
That's good. Now, before you do anything else, it got really, really cold suddenly. And, oops. You do that. As the cold damage comes pouring in, I don't believe that is enough to hurt you. Oh, no, wait, do you have armor on? You do not. That is enough to shake you again. And then the second...
Well, I do have the cold weather gear on. I don't know if cold weather outfit, I don't know if that makes any difference.
This is a supernatural effect.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And you just feel that cold shake it down deep into your bones. And then Bumble, or not Bumble, Scald also has to take some cold damage. He, however, does not seem to be affected. Didn't I put that? I did.
How does that work? He's naked.
Don't know. So Bumble unshook herself long enough to become shaken again. And actually, I think that happens. Let me double check on that because that might have happened before you spent the Benny. Whoops, wrong thing. That would have happened before you spent the Benny, so you are not shaken. That is my mistake.
Sweet nuggets.
But it would have, because it was a second, there we go. Because it was a second shaken result, it would have been a wound.
Yeah.
So what is Bumble going to do?
Well, I mean, she's badly injured, and she's probably the only one that can heal, so...
Just wondering, since you spent the Benny to unshake, why not spend the Benny to soak the wound?
I would allow that.
Can I do that?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a vigor check.
Alrighty. I will. Thank you for that. I didn't even think of that.
Spent either way, you might as well get the full benefit of a Benny.
I appreciate that.
All
It still
right.
didn't
So
work,
this would
but
hold
I
on.
still
Hold on.
appreciate the thought.
That would have been at a lower penalty because
Oh, sweet.
you only had 1 wound. So Bumble soaked it. And because she soaked it, she is no longer shaken. All right. So Bumble.
Bumble's gonna shape change. Let's see. What's something fun to turn into? Can I turn into a bear? I don't think I can turn into a bear.
Whoops. Let me look.
I'm just feeling bear tonight. I can turn into bunyip or boar.
Oh yeah, there's not a. Oh, because of its size.
Oh, biscuits.
But I mean, there are lots of other fun things that you can turn into there. She's thinking. I see the thinking face.
Yeah, sorry, Alec was talking, so I turned off my mic. Let's see.
Just
The negative means it's smaller, right?
correct. The negative size means it goes smaller.
Okay.
Now,
so
unless
I
you
only
change
feel like-
scale, size and scale are two different things. And this is something that confuses a lot of players and game masters. Size affects your toughness. Scale affects how hard it is to hit you.
And
Well, how do I tell the scale of something?
So a creature of -2 or lower, each 2 below 0 is 1 scale smaller until you hit, I think it's tiny. Because there's only 3 scales lower than normal human size.
Ooh, what's a shocker lizard?
It's exactly what it sounds like.
It runs around like this. With
It runs around like the
this.
Jesus lizard and electrocutes you.
David got the joke.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
I'm breaking David tonight. That is the second time. I got him once before the stream.
I wasn't watching the video. Did he do the shocker?
Yeah.
Did he take us back to 2008 in College Humor?
Oh, come on, dude. That was around long before College
would a
Humor.
giant spider be venomous?
That's how I know it. Most of them are.
But you're facing skeletons.
That
is
a
true.
good
I
point.
need something smashy.
You need like a gorilla. You got a gorilla?
So her choices are, well,
I can do
what size
warg
do you?
or a tatzelworm or a giant lizard.
I mean, wargs are basically oversized wolves in this instance.
I'm gonna turn into a warg. But what
Okay.
was your suggestion?
I was just gonna list off the things that you could be.
Yeah, I'm like looking.
When you hit seasoned is when it really opens up for you.
I know. I'm like, right now it's kind of like meh, but like, oh, but a gold dragon is a size 0.
Gold dragon wormling is, yes.
You'd be a baby gold dragon. The babiest of dragons.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be a dragon. Oh my god, what is going on?
Hold on. It's throwing a fit.
What is going on? Okay. Didn't I have to roll to turn into it?
Yes, you have to make the casting roll.
Why did you not let me?
Because you didn't actually activate the spell.
Oopsie, I pressed the wrong button. I thought it. Yeah. Okay. Apparently, I'm forgetting how to use things, but it's okay because I like fast.
All right. So you are indeed a. Oh no, you had no bennies.
I mean, I'll take
everywhere.
them. I mean, I'll take all the new bennies.
All right. So that was your action. Do you wish to move?
No, because they're probably going to have attack of opportunity, knowing my luck.
I mean, everybody has attacks of opportunity.
Exactly why I'm not going to move.
All right, I need to add flight onto your abilities because for some reason it does not. Whoops, it does not. What is your? Oh wow, that is a big pace if you switch to flying.
Sweet.
Flappy flap. Why did it prompt me to select an arcane skill for Druid Arcane background?
I have no idea.
I'm not.
All right, so right now you are not flying. You are sitting on. Why didn't it give the name? All right, there we go. Everything is fixed. You are not flying, so I'm going to turn off that active effect. But if you do choose to fly, right on your character sheet under Traits tab, it's right at the top. You just click the power button. And what is Scald doing? Why did it not move?
Scald is technically a dog. And there's
Hold on a
bones.
second. What is going on here?
I don't know.
I'll have to end the
Click on
combat
here.
and re-begin it. Let me...
Oh, that is not... I was about to say, he cannot breathe fire, so that doesn't seem right.
But you can.
Yes, but
Yes,
Scald...
make sure you have him chosen.
Yeah, I fixed it. Scald is going to bite the bones, because bones are nice for dogs.
Fun fact, the human
Ooh,
skeleton altogether weighs about 40 pounds.
Bones.
So you could like
True
pick
story.
up one of these things like one-handed and chuck them around.
All right. That is
With
a
a
raise. A skull ducks in underneath its attack. And he is going to shake it unless Scald wishes to spend one of his bennies.
You know what? Scald has plenty of bennies. Let's do it.
It's still the same thing.
I'll take it. It still shakes them.
And I am going to end this combat because this shape change did something weird.
It is tiresome.
And then I will start it over. Let me stack up the skellies.
I'm sorry that Bumble broke it.
Nope. It wasn't Bumble. It was the macro that broke it. And Scald goes on Bumbles. And then as we go into round 2, even though it says round 1, oh wow.
Damn, why do they have to get the aces? Or no, it's the jacks.
They got the aces and the kings.
I don't like that.
No, it's a joker that gives us the bennies.
It is. I get confused by that every time as well.
Yeah, I'm like, Jay, like it's awesome, and then I'm like, wait, no, it's just a jack.
We're gonna get effed.
All right, the first one swipes at this gold dragon. It does not seem to be fazed by the fact that the goblin switched into a different form. And because Cece has no bennies left, she's going to take a wound.
Damn it.
The next Skelly also attacking her. That's going to be a hit, no raise. Wow, those D4s love me.
How about they stop?
Next one. Also going to claw. It is going to hit. Why did it get an extra D6 in there? Trait die, gang up. Trying to look at the die roll. I don't know why it rolled so many dice because it only came up as an 8. Or no, the damage. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, it only rolled 1d6. Okay. Bumble drops to the ground, unconscious. Roll that incapacitation vigor check. All you need to do is not critically fail, but you succeeded.
Yay!
So yes, currently incapacitated.
Son of a biscuit.
This one Means that there's already 2 on Bessa. Is going to step up into here and go after Paul. He is going to hit Paul, but I've got 2 people.
Yeah, I was about to say you selected Bumble too.
Paul is unaffected. The next one goes after Scald. It is going to miss Scald. The next one is going after Bessa. Why is it not clearing my targeting at the end of their turns? Let's see if it hits him. It is going to miss him. Next one is on Scald. That is this guy right here. It swings. And a hit.
I don't like that.
That was so many dice, and I don't know why. All right, so ignore.
So many dice.
I need to do that whole thing over. Because I had Bessa targeted instead. That is much better. And looks like the damage is going to come out better as well. Does Scald wish to spend one of his bennies to soak this damage? He stops one of the 2 or one of the 3 wounds. And that takes us to the next Skelly, which is on Bessa. And it is going to try and claw him. It is going to miss. Good parries are good parries. The last one is going after Paul. And it is also going to miss. And then it goes to Bessa's turn.
Okay. This is going real good. I'm very excited. Yeah. All right, so we're going to draw some weapons here. Offhand. We're going to get that in our main hand. We are going to actually not shoot people because we don't want to. I don't want to do the point blank shooting right now. So I draw my new magic short sword in my rapier, and I shall attack that guy. 'Cause, oh my god, this is going real badly for us. Take an accurate short sword. The one
because it's not showing up on my side. Oh, okay, there it is. I see it. It's really tiny.
Hey.
That is going to be a miss.
We really need there to be fewer of these guys. We're going to re-roll it. Oh, I don't have a -1.
The point of the rapier is to not go between the bones.
Okay. So I hit him.
That is a hit.
Success.
All right. So you shake that guy.
Not awesome. Okay, well, let's follow up with the rapier. Maybe now you will get my... fuck.
Gonna leave it as is?
Gonna have to.
All right.
Gonna have to be my turn. That's not
Paul.
great.
Let's see if Paul can turn this whole thing around.
Paul, your only hope.
I'm no Obi-Wan, but I'll see what I can do. So I have to go with it, Connor. You said it. Paul reaches out with his right hand and grabs the spine of the skeleton on his right and slams it into the skeleton on his left.
Rad.
Make an athletics check. And this is going to be opposed. I don't know why. Right now you have a 6 and it has a 4. You have a hold of that sucker. Let me apply that condition. Yes. Oops, wrong thing.
So now my
There we
next
go.
question is, does it count as a improvised weapon?
Yes. I would say very much a skeleton would count as an improvised weapon when you're swinging it around. Mutter, 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 mutter.
We don't have a macro for improvised weapon, do we?
It should be. We do not. So I believe it's a -2 for an improvised weapon on a fighting check. Oh, wait, hold on. I know how to do this. Equipment, weapons, improvised. This guy would count as a medium improvised. So you now have a new piece of equipment on your... I almost forgot we had those. Oh, and he succeeds. Go ahead and target both of them. Alt shift and click on both of them and then roll the damage. And I already gave you a Benny for that creative use of the environment. One of them is shaken. Do you want to leave it there or do you want to spend that extra Benny you got?
What I'd actually like to do is spend my conviction token on the damage.
Oh, I like what you did there.
When you do the thing, you completely do the thing.
Go big or go home. You chose to go big. And one of them, the one that you're holding, shatters into a million pieces. And as it does, let's see here. I need to adjust that. And as it does, it explodes into an icy death. Do you wish to evade this?
I would assume that yes, I would like to not be in the icy death.
Make that agility check with a -2. Currently, you are failing.
This is what bennies are for.
Indeed. So you turn that failure into a success. You leap back out of the way and take no damage. Neither of the skeleton, well, the other skeleton doesn't take damage either, but it is shaken from you smashing its buddy into it. And do you wish to move now?
Yeah, I'm going to step forward just enough to essentially cut it off from getting to Tiberius.
Okay. Go ahead and move on up. And that takes us to Bumble, who doesn't need to do anything, and then Scald. What is Scald? Scald is no longer shaken.
Sweet nuggets.
What does Scald wish to do?
Scald wished to go after the bones again.
It sounded like he wanted to talk about moisture evaporators.
Nope, I'm bending it.
Scald's last spinning goes out, and he turns a miss into a hit. And comes up with not enough damage.
Son of a biscuit. Okay, well, I tried.
That takes us to Tiberius. Tiberius, who is going to move over to here. So that way he's a little farther from the skeletons. He saw that one explode. So he's going to target this guy all the way over here. And then he is going to, I believe he did not have, oh, no, he does have something. He starts singing loud songs about the virtues of Taldor. Why did that not go to chat correctly? Oh, because it scrolled it way the heck up. And he is going to add, let's see. One, two, three, 4 people to it. So 3 extra targets. And not an inanimate object. Don't need AP. All right. So he will set it. And he succeeds. So all of you gain the advantage of boost trait, as he raises everybody's fighting skill.
Huzzah!
If only Bumble was conscious for it.
And with that, we go to round 3, even though I know it says round 2. Bessie coming in with that clutch red joker, dropping a bidding on top of everybody in the party and getting a +2 to all of your rolls.
We like it. Do I do something to my sheet to reflect this bonus?
It's already added on.
It doesn't change on my sheet. Is it supposed to?
It changed your agility. I'm not sure why it changed your agility.
Because it says boost trait agility.
I chose fighting though.
Fair.
All right. So let me fix this. All right. Where is my whoops. 3, 4. Say, oh. There we go. Boost trait. Fighting. 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 Fighting and fighting. Now it should be correct. Did that increase your fighting?
Yes, it did. Fantastic. Let's do some fighting. Here comes the violence. Well, seeing Bumble go down, and invigorated by Tiberius's spell, he's going to go after the one he shook before. We're starting off this round, hot. Hot, I say. Have an accurate short sword to the face.
That is a hit.
It is? Oh. Wow. Okay. Bonuses, very helpful.
I told you that +1 was massive.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
That guy goes up and he is going to, let me clear out my targets and target you as his frozen aura goes off. You're the only one in reach.
Oh, no.
Do you wish to jump away from him?
I do.
Make that agility check with a -2. Oh, wait.
All
Make
right.
it straight up because you got the Joker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still a success
Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, no, all right.
as you leap back out of the way. You could now draw one of your, or no, you only declared one action.
Well, I'm 2 up in fighting. I'm always attacking twice.
Oh, okay. So you could
I will-
move and step up to the next one.
You know what? Let's join this fight.
Where
so
people
that
can
we
jump out of the way.
and also, we can have gang up bonuses instead of being ganged up on. Yeah. So I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight not myself, but this guy. Hey, Bones Malone. Maybe now you'll get my point.
That is a hit with a raise as you jump in with the rapier. And that is going to shake him. But he was already wounded. All right. Besse, Paul, and Scald. I need all three to make agility checks with a -2.
A -2.
Yeah, that's the
nice.
evasion.
That's not good for me.
Oh. I'm not going to roll the damage until I see. Looks like Paul is going to fail. Scald is good.
I'm going to roll amazing.
Bessa jumps out of the way.
I do a backflip.
And Paul is the only one who did not get out of the way. Oh, he's spinning a Benny. Paul is still not out of the way with a result of 1. Is that where he's going to stay?
Yeah, I'm not fishing down the well any further than that.
Jump back. All right, so Paul is the only one that's going to take this damage.
Which is nothing.
And this is why you don't chase that success. That contingent dice roll might go your way.
All right. Is that everything that Bess is going to do?
Yeah, I can't really declare any more actions. So,
All right.
I'm out of combat with everybody. Let's move back more.
You are. Getting back to where you can shoot.
I mean, that'd be great. But I'm sure they're going to rush us in a second. So,
all right. So we go to this one who you ran away from him, but he sees somebody closer, so he's going to rush up towards Paul and try and claw him with no bonuses from gang up. He misses completely. Then we go to the second skeleton in that group, and this one is also going to step up to Paul. And he is going to try and hit Paul. He is going to miss. That fighting boost is huge.
oh yeah, that raises the parry.
That takes us to Tiberius, who moves over to here. He is going to draw. He doesn't have a ranged weapon. Well, since he already has the fighting boost up, he is going to move up to here. and take a chance to try and save Bumble. And make a... I believe he has a healer's kit. He does not, so he will have to make a healing check at -1. Is there a -1 in here? There is not. So let's see what happens here. He's going to spend a Benny on that because he's trying to save Bumble's life. He's going to spend a second Benny on that because he's still trying to save Bumble's life. And that paid off.
Success.
He will remove one of Bumble's wounds.
Bumble's up.
And Bumble is no longer incapacitated. All right, that takes us to the second group of Skellies. This one, ignoring Bumble, steps forward to Tiberius and attempts to claw him. Fails horrifically. The next one also steps past Bumble and tries to hit Paul or Tiberius. Oops, I almost accidentally ended the fight. He is going to miss Tiberius. Then the last one is going to try and break being shaken. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it succeeded. It steps up. It tries to claw. Oh, it's called. Excuse me.
You still have Tiberius and I targeted. The TN setting is Paul's parry for all of the last 3 attacks.
Let me try that again. All right, that was still a miss because.
Okay.
Is his parry that high right now? No, his parry is 6. That would have been a hit. So I need to completely wipe that out and try from here.
I don't like that.
Bumble does not have a Benny left,
Scald?
so he is, or Scald. He is not doing so great. Then it is Paul's turn.
It worked once. He grabs the one on the right and slams it into the one on the left again.
Rinse and repeat. All right, this guy gets to go against your much better. Oh, crap. You got 3 bloody rays. Oh, you actually do not get a hold of him. I'm kind of floored.
What the fudge just happened?
He outrolled me by 1. I rolled a 19. He had to roll the 20.
Of course he did. Because why not? God, this is stupid. So stupid.
Welcome to Savage Worlds.
And Savage Worlds happens.
All right.
Well, welcome to the savage bullshit.
That takes us to Bumble. Bumble, you are awake. There are still skeletons around you. You have a whole list of tools you can use now. What would you like to do?
Well, is she still prone?
She is still prone.
Okay. Well, you know what I can do from prone, right? I can
Bite their
breathe
ankles?
fire.
Oh, that
All
thing.
right.
You could also do that.
So place that cone. Make sure you don't hit any friends.
We really don't want to be burned.
How do I turn the cone?
Use your mouse wheel.
I mean, you can choose not to hit friends.
Or did
hit
Bumble wake up to
Paul.
choose violence today?
Well, I'm sorry, Paul, but I'm gonna either hit you or
say, there are 3 of them if you aim it pretty much dead at me.
roll.
All right.
That's rookie damage. Reroll that damage.
Would Paul like to try and dive out of the way of this breath weapon?
Yeah, Paul would like to evade. He'd like to. He's unable. He just tries to hide.
He'd like to, but he doesn't have the ability. That's rough, buddy. That's rough.
There for the moment. All right, and
Sometimes
they get a chance to evade as well.
Just don't line up. That's why he carries a shield.
No. And he succeeds, so he jumps out of the way. This guy.
Now the best part
that's going to be at a -2.
Well, and
He
the
still
only
succeeds.
one you hit is going to be me.
He jumps out of the way. This guy. Let's do it this way. I'll do the dim penalty. And he fails. So at least you're not taking damage by yourself there, Paul. Go ahead and roll that damage. CC.
Sorry, Alec was distracting me. What?
Roll that damage.
Yes. Okay.
Make sure you hold Alt and click in the cone before you roll the damage, though.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
So
Paul did not get hurt.
Paul, as you're sitting there. Oh, Bumble needs to make an evasion check.
Wait, why does Bumble have to make an evasion?
Because you accidentally put yourself in there. So no, you don't have to.
Oh, I didn't know that you could do that.
Yep. But Paul, you feel a lot warmer as the fire rolls over you. The skeleton doesn't feel anything at all. Oh, wait, no. Just a second. Yes.
For some
Just
reason,
a
this.
second.
Oh, wait, this is skeleton.
This is I forgot to add that in for the skeleton, so the skeleton is shaken. All right. From there, it goes to Scald's turn. Scald is still shaken. Does he have a Benny? He does not.
That's what I was going to ask.
Okay. That takes us to round 4. Bessa initially draws a 4 of hearts, and then the second draw for his quick becomes a 9 of diamonds. And coming up first, we have Paul.
I grow weary of skeletons in the snow, and Paul steps forward to the two flanking Scald, and with his scimitar attacks one and shield slams the other with the now molten red hot shield from the Dragonfire. Or I would, but time's frozen. I can't move.
Oh, my bad.
It would be nice to not be frozen. Sadly, that is not a fate we shall have tonight.
All right. Don't forget the 2 action penalty. The sword slash is going to miss unless you want to spend one of those bennies that you got, which he does. Still, why do you have the... Oh, never mind. That's the multi-action penalty.
Yeah, I'm just going to take the miss on that one and then go with the shield slam on the other.
Did we put the shield slam as a weapon for you?
No, it does not look like we did.
All right, let me create the weapon. There you go. Oh, wait, I forgot to give it a add fighting to it. So we got to knock this out, and then now try it. Also a miss. Oh. Oh. Oh, look at that Benny take off. Go ahead and click that raise damage against that sucker. All right.
The dragon. It's an anointed shield.
Does Paul and Bumble wish to jump out of the explosion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Agility checks at -2.
Oh, that failed?
Not Bumble. Scald.
Oh my god, I was clicking on the wrong one. That's why. Whoopsie.
We got problems clicking on the wrong one, and we got problems with people referencing the wrong character. This is double confusing.
All right, so neither of you make it out. Weapon. Oh, I need to move this. Icy Death. Damage. Nothing for Paul. Scald, however, needs to make that vigor check.
Biscuits.
All benefits from that stacked armor.
Oh no, he's bleeding out.
Oh, no.
And let's see what permanent injury he gets. He is taking a front leg injury.
His
He drops to the ground. He is bleeding out.
Are you turning our goblin dog into a tripod? You monster.
I'm not going to lie. That would be kind of funny.
We should rename him Legolas.
Give
All
Susie a Benny and then kill her, because that was terrible.
I'm just going to point out that this is your fault, Connor.
How is it my fault?
You set it up. You very specifically set up the idea of the lost paw.
And I've always wanted to get a 3-legged pet and name it Legolas, so.
All right. From Paul,
No,
we go
you get a
to...
one-eyed, 3-legged dog, and you name him Lucky. Oh my God, don't get into melee with me.
They don't have ranged. He missed.
Attack
This one
someone else.
does not like Paul. And it's going to try and hit him. Oh, it might. It does hit. Wait a second.
I don't think it hits me as well.
No.
I don't think it works that way.
Let me try that again.
Unless he's got like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar arms.
It's not clearing targets as I switch turns.
Oh.
And I don't know why.
Weird.
All right.
It thinks you as GM want to keep targeting the same thing, I guess.
Let me look real quick. We might have to do a full refresh on everybody. All right, that's not the module that I wanted. That's not it. Was it Monks that does it? No, Better Rolls does. Click sticky. Where did that go? There it is. Now we might get a... Okay, it did not force a refresh. Okay, that takes us to Tiberius, who has 2 friends with him. He is going to... He's going to try and shove this guy here. So that is going to be an opposed athletics check. It's the skeletons. Right now, Tiberius has a 5. The skeleton has a 4, so he shoves it back just 1 square. And then he steps in to keep it with him, kind of spreading them out a bit. I forgot to declare 2 actions for him, so he only gets 1 action. And that takes us to Bumble.
Yeah, okay. Bumble's going to attack this one that's shaken right here. Or actually, you know what? No, if I do a breath attack, I'm going to like freaking wipe people out. Yeah, just going to attack this guy and bite him.
Ooh. That is a hit. But that is some pretty crappy damage. You got 2 bennies.
You know what? Screw it. So he's already shaken, so that would be... Oh, he's dead.
Indeed he is, but you know what comes with that?
Shit.
You're the only one there. Make an agility check with a -2.
I knew I should have used my breath weapon.
You do not get out of the way, but it is not enough to hurt you.
Sweet.
Remember, if you have nope. All right. And I'll pop this out and move it off to another screen so it's easier for me to see everything. Does Bumble wish to move? He sees it, or she sees that Scald is down.
Yes.
You gonna launch yourself into the air?
Yes. I forgot I could do that. Thank you. Flight.
You can fly.
And she's going to fly all the way over here. No, never mind. I take that back. All the way between these 2 little fudge knuckers. Anyway.
All right.
My turn.
Go ahead and make a vigor check for Scald.
Let me switch to Scald. That would be a good idea. Vigor. Oh, shit.
Um,
No.
alas, poor Scald.
No.
We knew him well.
No.
James, you killed the fucking dog, man.
You killed the dog.
That's not cool, man.
No.
Everybody stand back for CC's John Wick moment.
All right, these fuckers are going down.
All right, from Bumble, we go to Bessa. As
Oh, that sucks.
Scald makes a little whimper, and then you hear the breath rattle out of his lungs for the last time.
Stop, you monster.
You're terrible.
I'm a
Killed
game
the-
master.
Killed the dog, chat. What a monster. F's in the chat for Skull. I'm going to stab this damn skeleton to death. Again. A second death. Did it give
Normal
me a
damage.
+2? Oh, it's accurate, right?
Yep, it's accurate.
Shank.
As you shake it,
And then the rapier.
oh,
But now you
there's
will
an
get my
ace.
point.
There's an ace. A third ace. A fourth ace. Holy cow.
I poke his head entirely off.
Oh, an ace on the damage for a second shaken result.
I
And
barely kill him.
give me those agility checks for Bumble and Bessa. With the don't forget the -2.
Fudge.
Biscuit.
I forgot that part.
I didn't.
I'm gonna
You
I'm gonna Benny it. I almost said I'm gonna
James-
bumble it. Well, I apparently fumbled it.
James, I'd just like you to know you a son of a bitch.
Wow, it took you less than a year to figure that out.
This son of a bitch right here.
All right, so Bessa leaps clear. Let's see what damage Bumble takes.
Nada.
Hopefully none, because I don't
None.
think she can take
None.
anymore.
That was a 3 against her current toughness of 6. Why is her toughness so low? 4, 5, 6. Doesn't
It's
she
very
have
tiny.
natural armor right now? No. No natural armor.
What?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm going to have to look at that later. Actually, I'm going to look at that now. Actor, full bestiary, gold. Because that may be incorrect. No natural armor, just their straight toughness. It's not until they become adults.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Bessa would have jumped back to get out of the blast. And that takes us to the skeleton that it got shoved back. It is going to swing its claws at Tiberius. Make sure I have nobody else targeted. And I think it might still miss Tiberius. All right, that takes us to round 5. Bumble. There is a total of 2 skeletons still in the fight. What do you wish to do,
Mad.
madam?
I think
She
Bumble's
lost
safe.
her connection to Scald. See, I already forgot his name.
You're
You
a motherfucker.
monster.
Okay. Yeah, she's heckin' mad.
She is heckin' mad. She comes in with a 13, and then apparently her heart really wasn't in it.
She's just really sad.
As she only shakes the skeleton. And that takes us to Bessa.
Well, I will sheath blades and draw pistoles.
All
It's
right.
time to shoot a motherfucker.
Which MFer are you shooting first?
Is there any penalty to shooting into melee?
This one would have light cover because of your friends. This one you've got a clear shot on.
Well, I can move slightly. Would that give them no covers?
Yeah, that would be no covers.
Well, we'll give one a bullet. We'll give each of them a bullet. You get a bullet, and you get a bullet. And I'm gonna declare judgment on this one here, just because. Why not? End of this combat. So I will spend a judgment token on shooting him. Kapow!
That's a hit. And it shakes him.
I'm gonna reroll that damage.
Everyone say hi to baby, because apparently he wants to be the center of attention right now.
Did I include the +2 or not? That damage roll.
It did not. Let me add the +2. And it still is only a shaken result.
Ugh. All right, we will reroll it. Oh, it's worse. Whatever. He's shaking. That's fine. I'm delighted by that. And I will shoot the other one with the offhand. No, he doesn't get a. Can't use judgment. Can only use it on one person.
That
Four's
is a hit,
enough,
though.
baby. Oh yeah.
Oh, there's an ace.
Explode them dice. Pew, pew.
And
pew.
then I need Paul and Bumble to make their evasion check.
Oh,
Agility -2.
sorry, friends.
Hold on, I have a cat currently biting my finger and dragging me over to his face because he wants me to pet him.
Delightful.
Okay, agility check, right? With -2.
With a -2.
Baby, stop!
Paul jumps clear. Bumble does not.
No, don't eat that.
Roll.
Let's see what happens to. Oh, Bumble.
Oh no.
All right. Make that
Oh,
vigor
no.
check, Bumble.
I'm sorry,
You
Bumble.
Bleeding out. Let's see what permanent injury you got. This is busted guts. So that lowers your agility by a step until you are able to heal it, if you even survive. I am feeling kind of heartless today.
You are just being so mean, and I loved this character.
Can we even get like
I
a Benny when you kill a character? Like, come on.
I should.
I do not
I
agree
just
with
hope
that.
it's not upgraded from love to loved.
I don't know if past tense is really an upgrade.
All right. That skeleton is no longer shaken, and it is going to keep going after Tiberius.
I tried, fam. I tried.
It is going to miss Tiberius. And then we go to Paul. Paul, you see that your friend Bumble is lying on the ground.
Paul immediately drops down, whips the backpack off, and pulls out the healer's kit and begins working on Bumble, trying to save Bumble's life.
All right, make that healing check. Oh, not only does he, and that stops the bleeding out condition. Bumble is just prone on the ground.
Having a bad day.
Bumble is having a very bad day. That's the second time she's hit the ground.
Also, you killed her dog.
And I'm just not
And
having
you
a great.
busted
She's not
her
having a great
guts.
day.
All right, from Bumble to Tiberius. Here's Bumble taking a deep breath, and he is going to. Oh, yes. He is going to swing his cold iron longsword. And yeah, that'll be all he does. He'll swing it just once. Let's see what he can do. He comes in with a 9, netting a raise. And how many bennies does he have left? He's got 2 bennies left. He's going to spend one on this damage, and that was a well-spent benny. And then he needs to make an attribute check. I'm going to add in a dim penalty to stand in for the -2. He's going to try and spend a benny on this and turns it into a success. So as he leaps out of the way as the last skeleton falls, that is where we'll pick up in 2 weeks, everybody. The fall of Scald. And now she's going to have to find herself a new pet.
I know. I was about to say, you better give me an opportunity for a new familiar, because I'm hella mad now.
It's already built into the system.
Winter Wolf.
Now that's too powerful.
Winter Wolf.
I feel like I have earned it.
I agree.
So as everything happens and Bumble reverts back to herself, we will pick up again in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you on the next episode of the Savage Snows. Don't forget, check out our partners both at Arkenforge and Norse Foundry. At Norse Foundry, you can use our code KOTSDT to get 10% off of your order. And at arkenforge.com, you can use our code KOTSDT to also get $5 off your purchase there. Thanks for watching and/or listening, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.